Hello my colleagues, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, you are absolutely welcome as well. In today's video, I'm going to be walking you step by step on how you can get started investing in dividend paying stocks in Nigeria. You see, dividend paying stocks gives you the opportunity to earn passive income from your money while others are busy relying only on their salary for income. Now, don't get me wrong, building a dividend portfolio that can fund your lifestyle requires patience and long-term investing. And it's important you understand this before you get started in building your own dividend-paying portfolio. Now, before we jump right into the video, I want you to quickly take out a moment to smash that like button. Share this video to one person or community that might find it helpful. And if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, what are you waiting for? Please do subscribe, as all these little things do help to grow the channel. By the way, if you love to stay updated with investment opportunities, what I am buying, I have left a link in the description and comment section that you can use to join my WhatsApp channel. And if you love to have a one-on-one section with me, there's also a link to that as well in the description and pinned comments. And without much talk, let's jump right into today's video. Let's go. All right, first things first, what exactly are dividend paying stocks? Dividend stocks are simply companies that share part of their profits with people who own their shares. So instead of just watching your stock price go up and down, these companies actually send you cash, usually every quarter or once a year, just for being a shareholder. But here's the thing, not all stocks pay dividends, and even among the ones that do, some pay very little, and that's why it's important to know what to look out for before you invest. In the Nigerian market, some of the most popular dividend paying stocks include MTN Nigeria, Zenith Bank, Seplat, GTCO. And if you are interested in the US stock as well, companies like Apple, Coca-Cola also pay dividends regularly. These are companies that have strong cash flow, consistent earnings, and a long track record of rewarding shareholders. Now, let's talk about why so many investors love dividend paying stocks. For one, it's all about passive income. Imagine earning money just for holding shares in a company, even while you sleep. That's what dividends offer. You don't have to sell your shares or time the market. The money comes in like clockwork, quarterly or annually, depending on the company. Another major reason is compounding. If you choose to invest those dividends back into buying more shares, your portfolio starts to grow faster. Over time, you are not just earning returns on your initial capital, you are also earning returns on your past dividends. That's how the wealthy build real long-term wealth quietly. Dividend stocks are also great for low risk investors or those who are getting closer to retirement. Why? Because they bring some stability and predictability into your portfolio. Instead of relying only on stock prices going up and down, you are actually earning consistent cash flow from solid companies. Now look, dividends won't make you rich overnight, but they are reliable, and if you stay consistent and patient, they can play a big role in your journey to financial freedom. But hey, the question is, how do you know which stock is a good dividend paying stock, especially in the Nigerian stock market? Quick pause, guys. Before we jump into that, I want to share something I have been trying out recently. You see, even though I love investing in the stock market, I have been sharpening my technical analysis skills lately. And what that means is sometimes stepping into trading with smaller accounts just to practice and build real experience. That's why Markets for You reached out to me to try out their trading platform, because I've been jumping from platform to platform, but their app stood out because it's super easy to use, especially if you are just starting to get your feet wet when it comes to trading the financial market, especially Forex, crypto, and the rest of them. I like the clean and straightforward UI, and the copy trading feature they have on their app is a game changer. It lets you follow experienced traders and then switch back to your own account anytime. Market for You isn't just about stocks either. You can trade crypto, metals, energy, indices, even agricultural products. Some of these assets offer leverage up to 1 to 4,000, giving you access to bigger positions with smaller capital. For those who might be confused, when a broker says leverage up to 1 to 4,000, it means for every $1 you deposit into your trading account, you can control up to $4,000 in trading size. In simple terms, if you fund your Markets for You account with $100, you can place trades worth up to $400,000. The broker is loaning you the rest to amplify your buying power. This can be useful for small account holders who want to trade large positions, but it also increases your risk. So please don't dive in blindly. If the market moves against you by just a tiny bit, you can lose your entire capital very quickly. One thing I noticed is they also offer very competitive trading conditions, including low cost on select instruments. In fact, up to 40% lower trading costs on indices compared to many platforms that I have seen. That's something beginners and even seasoned traders might find attractive. If you are new to this kind of trading, you need to take your time, do your research, and maybe check out my second channel where I plan to share more about trading strategy, documenting my journey, and how to manage your risk properly. I'll be making a dedicated video about markets for you soon, so keep an eye out for that. But if you want to try it out, there's going to be the details to download the application in the description and to explore it yourself. All right, let's get back to how to find good dividend stocks in Nigeria. Let's jump back in. Now, when it comes to this, the first step I usually take personally is to visit a website called africanfinancials.com/dividends. Then I try to filter down to my country, Nigeria. Once I filter it down to my country, I start my research based off the companies that recently just declared dividends. And then I'm also looking for sectors that I believe will be in demand in the next 10 to 20 years. Now, let's use Briscoe for example. Briscoe is a company that operates in the agricultural sector, and even if I don't know, I just copy the name Briscoe, paste it into Google, and figure out the sector. Once I've figured out the sector, and the next step I like to do is for me to now type Briscoe on Google again, and then I add dividend history to the end, and then I can now proceed to research from there, how long Briscoe has been paying dividends and know if they have a solid history of actually rewarding their shareholders. So now, after listing some companies from African Financials and checking their sector and dividend history, the next big question is this: how do you know if a dividend stock is actually good or just looks good on the surface? Well, there are a few key things I personally look out for before I even consider buying. First is the dividend yield. This is simply the return you are getting in dividends compared to the stock price. In Nigeria, a yield between 5% and 10% is considered decent. Anything too higher might actually be a red flag. It could mean the stock price has dropped or the company is overpaying their shareholders. Secondly is the payout ratio. This tells you how much of the company's profit is being paid out as dividend. If it's too high, like above 80%, it means they are paying out almost everything, which may not be sustainable. I like to see companies that still keep enough to grow the business while rewarding their shareholders. Thirdly, we have profit trend. You also want to check if the company is actually making money consistently. Are their profits stable or growing? If not, it's only a matter of time before they slash or cancel dividends. Then fourth is the industry stability. Some sectors just have better long-term potential when it comes to dividends. Think banks, telecoms, and FMCGs. They usually have consistent cash flow and are essential to the economy. Now, let me walk you through how to invest in dividend-paying stocks in Nigeria. For this video, we'll be using the AfriInvest app and we'll be making use of just 2,000 naira for me to be able to show you how to invest in dividend shares with regardless of the amount of money you have as startup capital. So to get started investing in dividend-paying stock with AfriInvest, you want to sign up into your AfriInvest account and then do your KYC. This is very, very important because without your KYC, you cannot make any investment in AfriInvest. But if you already have an account, you want to first log in. And before we jump in proper to using AfriInvest to buy stocks, it's important to know that your KYC is going to take some time, right? And if it's wasting much time, you want to contact the guys at AfriInvest on Twitter. That's the fastest way they will respond to you, on Instagram for quick response. And then they will need to create a CSCS for you and a CHN. That can take time if you're being patient. So I'll advise you, once you have signed up and done your KYC, please head over to Twitter and disturb them, and they will help you create your CSCS and then your CHN. Your CHN is important later on during the course of this video because I'm going to be showing you how to be able to receive your dividend payments directly into your bank account, and your CHN is very, very important. So now, as you can see, I'm signed into my AfriInvest. So once you're signed in, before you invest, definitely you want to fund your wallet, right? So you click on here that says wallet in the app, click on here that says deposit. If you want to withdraw your money, you're going to click on the place that says withdraw. But we want to deposit, so we click on here that says deposit. and then put in the, let me say 2,000 naira you want to use to buy dividend stocks. You can put in higher amount of money, it depends on you, but this is just a tutorial. Right, click on next, then you can fund it through using credit or debit. I prefer credit and debit because it's much more faster. Just put in my card details and all that, and then, well, if you love transfer, you can also use transfer and to send them money, right? So you click on pay with card, you proceed to put in your card details, and then once you have successfully put in your card details, you click on pay NGN, and then it is successfully going to pay, and you'll be able to fund your AfriInvest account. Currently, I already have some money in my AfriInvest, so to save us the time, I'll just go to here that says invest. Click on here that says Nigerian stocks. I want to invest in Presco, so I click on search for Presco. Click on Presco. Presco is currently trading at 940 naira per share. So click on Presco. Click on the button that says buy. Then here is limit order. They only have limit order on theirs. So you click on, leave it on at limit order. You click on the limit period. So sometimes when you want to place a trade on the NGX, sometimes it might not execute. But if you want your order to be in the market for 30 days, pending when somebody is willing to sell to you at that price, then you can put it for 30 days. And then the price is currently at 940. Let me say you want to buy it at 500 naira per share. You can just type in 500 naira. So in the next 30 days, if anybody is willing to sell to you Presco at 500 naira, your trade is going to execute. So since we are using 2,000 naira, we put in 4 shares. 4 shares is 2,000 naira, right? And as you can see, I have almost 27,000 naira in my AfriInvest, so I'm able to afford to buy 4 shares of Presco since it's just 2,000 naira at the rate of 500 naira per share. So you click on buy Presco, then you click on buy now. And then you can see your purchase is in progress. So before you click on buy now, you want to read these details that are here. You see the consideration 2,000, market margin 0, quantity of shares 4, market price 940 naira, that's the current price, and then the commission AfriInvest to take for helping me buy this stock is 29 naira, and then the fee is 11 naira. And then you can now proceed in clicking on buy. So this is how you invest in dividend paying stocks using the AfriInvest application. If AfriInvest takes time for you, you can go ahead to sign up on Truth or Taka or Bamboo to invest in dividend paying stocks. And I've left my referral link to those other platforms as well in the description or comment section. I would appreciate if you use my referral link or code. So guys, before you leave the video just yet, you need to wait, as there is an extra important step you need to be aware of. You see, it is one thing to invest in a dividend paying stock, and it is another thing to actually get paid. Many Nigerians invest in dividend stock and end up not receiving their payments. Why? Because they miss this last crucial step. If you use apps like Truth to invest, your dividends are automatically credited to your wallet. But when you use a normal stockbroker, you need to actually fill a mandate form that will have the account details where your dividend payments will be sent to. Thankfully, the Nigerian stock market is becoming better every day. All you have to do after investing in any dividend paying stock using a normal stockbroker that is not Truth or Bamboo is to proceed to visit this website on your screen. I've also left a link in the description and comment section. So once on the website, what you want to do is to fill out this form. In this place here, you need to put in your BVN, you put in your account details, and then after putting your account details, put in your account number, then your last name, and submit. Once you filled up this form, it's going to take you to another page where you now put in your stock details. So let me show you. So it will take you to this page where you now have to put in your Nigerian ID card type, which is NIN. Put in your NIN. If you have international passport, you can put in your international passport and driver's license, whichever one you have. And once you have done that, you now need to submit that ID card that you selected above here. You need to submit the picture here. Make sure it's very clear. And then once you have submitted that, you submit your passport, your picture, a headshot of yourself. You submit as your passport here, and then you want to submit your signature. So what our advice is, you can sign your signature on a white paper. Once you have signed your signature on a white paper, you can use a website called remove.bg to remove the background of that white paper, and then carry that signature and then submit the picture here. So once you have submitted that, you now need to put in your account details. This is where the money is going to be sent to you. Put in the account number, this was already filled in the last form, so you're not going to necessarily need to put it in here again. So you skip that. You just put in your phone number and then your email address and your clearinghouse number. Your clearinghouse number is in your Afri. If you use Afri Invest, you can get your clearinghouse number once they have done your KYC and your account is now active. You just want to click on the place that says my profile, and then at the top there you see a place that says CHN. That's the number you're going to need to put in here. If you're using Ankoria Securities, you can reach out to me. I can help walk you through on how you can get your CHN for that. And then once you have done that, you now want to put in your address here, fill in your address, and then you come to here that says add stock. Then you click on the add stock. You search for the name of the company, the ticker symbol. If it's GT Bank, or let's say Presco, you search for Presco. So you can see Presco is here, and then you click on Presco, and then you click on add. And once you click on add, you can now send this mandate request. Click on here that says create mandate request, and once you send it, anytime they pay dividend, your money is going to be sent to your account number. If you have issues with receiving your dividends, you can contact the registrar of that dividend stock that you bought, and they can walk you through it. For you to find the registrar, you can just go to Google and search the stock registrar for Presco, and definitely you see it on Google. You see it. It's first registrar Nigeria, so you can visit their website and their investor relation page and get their customer care number or email and contact them, and they can still help you with your dividends. So this is how you receive your payment. This part is very, very important, guys. If you have any issues, you can always reach out to me on Instagram, or book a one-on-one section with me, and I'll see how I can help you up your investment game plan. So by filling the form on this website, you'll be receiving the payments to the account you filled in the form. And that's it, guys. That's how you invest in dividend paying stocks in Nigeria and actually get paid. I really hope this video has helped simplify the process for you. Remember, dividend investing might not make you rich overnight, but over time, with consistency and patience, it can become a solid source of passive income. So whether you are using Afri Invest, Trove, Bamboo, or any other stock brokerage firm like Ankoria Securities, just make sure you are doing your research and not skipping the part about receiving your dividend payments as well. That mandate form part is so important. Don't forget it. Now, if you found this video helpful, please don't leave without doing 3 small things for me. Smash that like button so more people can see this video. Share it with one person or group that are interested in finance or who need to start investing today. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We have got a lot more coming your way. And as always, if you want updates on what I'm buying or want to connect with me one-on-one, the links are in the description and pinned comments. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Deal.